we begin, let me introduce our team members. I'm Akma binti Abdullah, and my team members, AMALINA binti AWANG, SITI NORHIDAYAH SALAM, NURUL NADIAH NOR, and Raja AMIRA AISYAH, Raja ROSDI, will be presenting our business project. For this project, we selected Hurunini Bakery as the company for our interview and business study. Through the interview and information gathered from the business, we were able to learn about its operations, management, products, and financial aspects. In this presentation, we will discuss the company profile, business background, business characteristic, classification of business items, business recording process, strength and weaknesses the recording process. Okay, let's begin. Now, let me begin with the company profile of Hurunini Bakery. Hurunini Bakery is a bakery business that specializes in producing and selling variety of baked goods, including pizzas, donuts, cakes, cookies, breads, pastries, and frozen bakery products. The business was founded in 2016 as a small-scale enterprise and was officially registered with the Company Commissioner of Malaysia in 2023. Hurunini Bakery operates as a partnership business owned by Mrs. Hurunini Omar and his son, Mr. Muhammad Hanif Hasbullah. The business started with an initial capital contribution of RM10,000 and is located at Jalan Teratai, Kuala Drungun, Terengganu. The main objective of Hurunini Bakery is to provide high-quality, fresh and delicious bakery affordable price while ensuring customer satisfaction. Through innovation, quality ingredient and excellent service, the business aims to become a trusted bakery within the local community. Okay, next I will explain the background of Hurunini Bakery. Hurunini Bakery is established in 2016 with the aim of providing customers with fresh, delicious, and affordable bakery products. Since its establishment, the business has been dedicated to producing high-quality baked goods that meet the needs and preference of a wide range of customers. Their target customers include students, working adults, families, and anyone who enjoys freshly baked products. They are committed to using quality ingredients and maintaining high standards of hygiene to ensure customer satisfaction. Through creativity, excellent service, and continuous improvement, they aim to expand their business and build a strong in the bakery industry. The next slide shows Business Registration Certificate of Hurunini Bakery. The business is officially registered with Company Commission of Malaysia. This business registration certificate is attached as proof of their business registration. This registration allows Hurunini Bakery to operate legally and enhance the credibility of their business. Now, I would like to explain the business characteristic of Hurunini Bakery. Hurunini Bakery operates as a partnership and family-owned business. The capital contribution is provided by the two owners to finance the startup costs and support the daily operations of the business. This business structure allows both owners to share responsibilities, decision-making, profits, and business risks. In terms of taxation, the business is subject to the applicable to tax regulation set by the government. The business is responsible for paying tax and maintaining proper financial records to ensure compliance with the legal requirements. To operate legally, Hurunini Bakery business complies all the legally requirements, including registration with the Companies Commission of Malaysia, obtaining the necessary license and permits, and adhering to food safety and health regulations. The main legislation governing their business include the Registration of Business Act 1956 and others relevant laws and regulations. Regarding financial reporting, the business prepares financial statements to monitor its performance and financial position. This statement include the income statement, statement of financial position, and cash flow statement. Through proper management of capital compliance with the legal requirement, tax responsibilities, and accurate financial reporting, the bakery aims to achieve sustainable growth and long-term success. Okay, next, AMALINA will present classification of business item.
Next, I will explain in more details the classification of business items for Hurunini Bakery. First, let's look at the asset of this business. The assets of Hurunini Bakery are divided into two main categories, current assets and non-current assets. Current assets refer to the assets that can be easily converted into cash or are used within the daily operation of the business. For Hurunini, the current asset consists of cash in hand and cash at bank. Non-current assets, on the other hand, refer to long-term assets used to support the production process. Hurunini Bakery owns several important pieces of equipment to ensure smooth bread and cake making operation. This includes dough mixer, puffer machine, oven, chiller, freezer, and display racks. Moving on to capital, the business is financed entirely by one of the owners, that is Puan Hurunini. This means that all the initial investment required to start and operate this bakery was provided directly by Puan Hurunini. In terms of liability, Hurunini Bakery currently has no outstanding debts or loans. This is because the majority of the bakery equipment, amounting to about 70% of the total equipment cost, was acquired through financial assistance provided by the Department of Agriculture. The remaining 30% was financed using the owner's own capital. As a result, the business is able to operate without bearing any liabilities or debt burden. As for revenue, the main source of income for Hurunini Bakery comes from sales of bakery products. This includes sale of bread, cakes, pastry, and various other baked goods offered to customers on a daily basis. Lastly, to ensure smooth daily operation, Hurunini Bakery also incurs several expenses. These include employee salaries, utility expenses such as electricity and water bills, the cost of raw materials for production, and packaging expenses. Overall, these 5 components, asset, capital, liabilities, revenue, and expenses, are essential elements that enable Hurunini Bakery to operate efficiently in an organized manner and generate sustainable profit to ensure the continuity of this business in the future.
Now that we have understood the recording process, let's look at the business recording process in a partnership business. The process begins with collecting source documents such as invoice, receipt, bank statements, and check. These documents serve as evidence of business transactions. Next, all transactions are recorded in the appropriate journal. For example, sales transactions are recorded in the sales journal, while purchase transactions are recorded in the purchase journal. After recording transactions in journals, the information is transferred to the ledger account. The ledger helps organize transactions into different accounts, such as cash, sale, purchase, expenses, and partner account. The next step is preparing a trial balance. The purpose of trial balance is to ensure that the total debit balance equal to the total credit balance and to identify any recording error. Then adjustments are made for items such as accrued expenses prepared expenses, depreciations, and outstanding income. These adjustments ensure the financial statements present accurate financial information. After that, the partnership prepare the financial statements, including the income statements, profit and loss appropriate account, and statement of financial positions. The profit or loss is then distributed among the partner according to the partnership agreement. These distributions may include partner salary, interest on capital, and the agreed profit sharing ratio. Finally, closing entries are made to close the revenue and expenses account and transfer the net profit or loss to the partner capital or current account.
Next, I will present the strength of the recording process at Hurunini Bakery. Based on our interview with the owner, the current recording process has several strengths. First, the recording system helps the owner monitor the business profit, making it easier to understand the bakery financial performance. Second, the bakery has low operating costs because it does not use a point of sale, which is POS system. This allows the owner to save on the cost of purchasing and maintaining additional software or equipment. Third, the recording process has less risk of technical problem because it is not depend on digital systems such as POS system. Lastly, the recording process is simple and easy to manage as all financial records are handled directly by the owner. This method is suitable for a small scale business like Hurunini Bakery. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So I will continue with the weakness of this organization. First is a manual recording error. At Hurunini Bakery, if transactions are recorded manually, there is a high possibility of making mistakes. For example, the staff may enter the wrong amount of sales, forget to record certain expense, or duplicate the same transaction. If Hurunini Bakery sells 20 boxes of donuts for 100 ringgit, but the staff accidentally record RM 10 ringgit instead of 100 ringgit, the sale amount will be inaccurate. This error can affect the accuracy of financial records and may cause of confusion when preparing financial statement. Over time, this mistake can lead to wrong calculation of profit and loss. Next is the second weakness is that the recording process is time-consuming. Manual accounting requires the owner or staff to record every transaction step by step, from collecting receipt to preparing general ledger and financial reports. This takes a lot of time and effort, especially when the business has many daily sales. As a result, if reduced efficiency because the owner may spend more time on the paperwork instead of focusing on improving the bakery business. For example, every day the owner needs to record all of sale of bread, pizza, and cakes manually in the notebook. This takes a lot of time, especially when there are many customers. It slows down the business operation. Next, that I can conclude is a risk of loss document. In business, source documents such as receipt, invoice, and payment records are very important as proof of transaction, such as if the receipt buying flour and butter is a loss, the owner cannot prove the expense. If these documents are misplaced, damaged, or lost, it can cause incomplete financial record.
For Hurunini Bakery, this may create problem when checking expense, preparing report, or during audit. Missing document can also affect the reliability of the financial information. Next, the fourth also weakness is a lack of real-time financial information. Since the records are updated manually, the owner may not know exact financial position of the business at any time. For example, the owner want to know how much cash is available today to buy more ingredients. It means if they may not know the current cash balance or sales performance or total expense immediately, this makes it harder to make a quick decision, such as buying more raw materials or controlling unnecessary expense. Real-time information is important for better planning and business growth. The fifth weakness is a difficulty in tracking inventory. Hurunini Bakery use many raw materials such as flour, sugar, butter, and eggs. Without a proper eco system, it is difficult to monitor stock levels accurately. This may cause problems such as running out of ingredients during production buying, too much stock unnecessarily. Poor inventory management can increase costs and affect the smooth operation of the bakery. The last but not least is the sixth weakness is a limited internal control. This happens when only one person manages all financial record and cash handling. It increases the risk of fraud, mistakes, and mismanagement because there is a proper supervision or checking system. If the same person records sales and handles cash, error and misuse of money go unnoticed. For example, if one worker is responsible for receiving cash and recording sales, they might take 50 ringgit from the cash without recording. This can affect the accuracy of financial statement and may lead to poor decision making. To improve this, the bakery should divide tasks among workers and use accounting software for better monitoring. That's all from me. Thank you.